Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to introduce a new series I'm going to do. Part of this is just to help me get back to actually being able to produce things. Not only videos, but also the products that I sell, like the war drivers. I'm still behind on some of those, and some of that stems from this. I have an issue with, I don't know if it's ADD or what, but I have an issue with when I have a clutter, huge clutter or a mess. It's organized to me because I know where everything is, but it also makes it hard for me to do things because I want everything to be clean and fixed, but I don't have a very good organization system. So I'm going to do a series of videos of getting my workspace organized and getting into a better place. So today I just want to go over where I'm at currently, what videos are next, and what I have planned to do to organize things. So let's look at my room. So first you see my workbench. It is a nightmare. It should not look like that. Most of these parts, like here, that's all Signal Sleuth and War Driver stuff. So it's stuff I need out. It's stuff I need to send out the kits, to finish making them for those who have pre-ordered a long time ago. Oh, by the way, this is the mod I kind of mentioned. You might notice it if you've watched the other video, the build guide very closely. You'll probably notice what's different, but it's going to allow for kind of a super slim Signal Sleuth, and I'll do a complete separate video on it. But yeah, so my soldering station stays like this most of the time. This is a box I need to ship out. That over there is another package that I need to get shipped out. And then I have so many other things that I really need to put together and get shipped out as well. But this is just the start of it. We look over here at my desk, and it isn't any better. It's constantly things I look at, things I'm working on. I mean, you have a War Driver here, Raspberry Pis, there's a BW16 in here, some right there, all sorts of stuff. That is my NAS, my UPSs, which both need batteries replaced in them, my home lab, my server rack, which is actually one thing I'm going to be getting rid of, and we'll talk about that here in a second. I have even more stuff down here. That's junk. Not really junk. Over here, I have some more networking stuff that's going to be part of my home lab. In my workbench, I built it so that I could organize things very simply. I have this giant wall. I put cubbies up top, and I left plenty of room down here for shelves or whatever else needs to be, but I haven't done anything with it yet. One thing I have already done is I had these two lac tables. That's actually where my printer used to sit. I printed some brackets on the corners to allow them to stack without slipping and moving, but I still need to get that all filled out more properly. I have cleaned up my workstation, my printer station, and if you see here, this is what will be the next video. I'm going to do a video on the honeycomb wall system, and all of those panels should be enough to completely cover the back of this. So I will start printing things to help me mount tools and stuff, and then we'll get that going. Underneath my workbench right here, I want to do a drawer system with Gridfinity inserts. I'll probably do some Gridfinity stuff right here along the wall. This is a pretty deep workbench. When I stand at the edge, standing up straight, I can just barely touch the back, so it's not like I need that back part. Works perfect for something like Gridfinity, where I can have tools and parts that I use regularly. Back here with my 3D print station, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this side. It may stay filament, and I may enclose it and make a dry box out of it. I'm not sure yet. But this side is all my resin printing stuff, which I don't do anymore. So I'm going to put all that in storage. Some of that stuff I use for FDM as well. But I'm going to put most of that in storage because I don't really have room to resin print right now anyway. But what my goal is that distance there is right at 19 inches. So if you know what the significance is there, I'm actually going to end up putting the rack itself in storage, and everything that's in the rack I'm going to move down there. So that'll be its own whole video, moving, because there's no airflow through it, so I'll probably cut some holes in the back to add airflow, power, everything. And then of course I have to add the rack rails, so that'll be a video in itself. I want to find a way to better store all the pieces to like the signal sleuth so that I can easily just grab what's needed and put it in a bag and ship it out. So we'll get that done as well. If you have any suggestions on good systems for that, where they just be a bunch of boxes, which is kind of what I was planning to do, maybe 3D print some like milk crate looking things. But yeah, that's it. If you have any suggestions for all this stuff, this is my school taking laptop. WGU's Proctor service is kind of a nightmare. So I have a dedicated computer for that I can wipe at any time. And then here's another little storage area I have. That's just a bunch of different computer components. I mean, these are all 1 terabyte hard drives, SSDs, Wi-Fi cards, or dongles, all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, I need ideas. Help me come up with ways to better organize these things. Obviously, I think that this honeycomb wall system will help a lot in just clearing this clutter. But then I need to find a good part storage, and not just like small part storage. I mean, there are almost 200 ESP32s right here. That's a pretty good sized box that they came in. I need something that will store those but still be readily available. I've thought about like a rolling cart that has all the different storage bins and stuff. But the more I'm able to actually look at what the different projects I'm currently working on and not just have everything piled on here, will allow me to better move on and do other projects, do things that I need to do. I've got a whole lot of stuff I want to do with my home lab. Currently, the only thing that's running is TrueNAS with Plex. I have all these HP minis. I want to do a lot of stuff with them. I'll make videos on that as well. So if you have suggestions there, let me know. Yeah. Like I said, this is mainly just for organizing, trying to get everything back together so that I can be more productive in content and everything else I do. So again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Thanks for taking the time to watch this quick little video. We'll see you next time.